Alright, it's Sunday, 9th of November, 12:35. That's 12:35 in the afternoon. I'm up, I'm awake, I've done coffee, I've done pills, I've had one cigarette. I'm out of beer, so I will be drinking water and juice today. So I don't even have that excuse. This is me not long after pills, and it took a half hour or something in now, so yeah. So like basically, yeah, the casino's closed. The casino's closed for 2 weeks. Well, it's been closed for a week already. Oh, I'm not sure when they're back. I'm so desperate. I cannot pretend I am addicted to the casino. I'm in withdrawal. Where can I find drama content? I need a fix. Yeah, that's it basically. I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. There's not even any good stuff. And like the rekieta saga, that's all coming to an end, and it's like I'm rekietaed out. You know, I can't stand his voice anymore, and I don't know if he evolves, if he finds a new arc, but he's just stuck on the same arc. Alyssa's great for clipping all the. Oh, and I wish her really well, by the way. Like seriously, I do wish you well, Bubs. Okay. Let me look. Nick, he's still up to the same. Adding steel toe to the A-log roster. Rekieta's sober lifestyle. Yeah, there's a surprise. What's he talking about? He's talking about being sober and on probation, but still, well, amazing, because, you know, he's in a situation with his ADHD and his apparent narcolepsy, and he's got a medical prescription for ketamine, so he's still got access to basically legal cocaine, speed, and ketamine. So the only thing he apparently isn't doing is alcohol. And he's still an asshole. Show goal ideas. Honey, we could go back 3 years. You're still talking about the same stuff. Dressing well, skinny Nick, yeah, coke. Oh, he's not bullying Kurt, except he is, yeah. Just wants to see him. No, bullshit. Kurt's in. We're not even. Actually, I think Alyssa clipped what Kurt. Oh, yeah, that's what this is. Did he say he's into minors? I'm not looking at her. That. I can't pretend. This is a good clip. But.
You a cocktail and a little bit of wine. It'll be good. So if you want to come to my place, let me know. Will I buy your plane ticket? No. How bad do you want pizza casserole, man? It's good pizza casserole. Also, specifically, if you're under the age of 18, my offer does not apply as it relates to you if you travel from the state. Okay? So if you're under the age of 18 and you have to travel from the state, my offer does not apply. If you're in the state, we'll talk. If you're out of state, offer is void. I'll have to look up the age of consent in Texas. But even if you're under 18, see, because what I know, because I'm a good lawyer, what I know is that even if it were like 17 or 16 in Texas, if I transport you across state lines, then suddenly I'm in violation of the Mann Act. I don't want to be in violation of the Mann Act. And that's bad. Listen to other pro-legal tips. Maybe stop talking. Why? Why stop talking?
Oh, they've got beef now.
I've explicitly said I don't want you to come. I've explicitly pointed out why I don't want you to come. So, Why stop talking? I told you don't come. I don't want you. And here's also why. It would be illegal. Also, if you're under the age of 18, please don't send me nudes electronically. I don't need that in my life either. Although technically, it's just being nude won't be enough, but let's not find out the exact line, okay? People do that? Sure. Oh yeah. Every once in a while, a YouTube creator get busted for it. Solicit underage people to send photos, or me sending photos to underage people. Bad idea.
So it's all shady.
If you're under the age of 18 and I start sending you start sending you photos or asking photos, I'm gonna have to work on my rendition of toxic gossip train.
Right, anyway, so that's the clip, and that was Kurt talking about questionable aged females. So, yeah, so Nick's now saying, like, Kurt's a pedo. Oh, it's questionable, but I don't know how serious.
We got some icy hot Max with lidocaine. Very excited.
He's excited for this.
Go ahead and put some of that on my back.
It is a good clip. It's a ridiculous clip. Oh, yeah. It's on his back. It's alright, it's on his back, I swear. It's just on his back. Oh my god.
It's better.
Just that one side.
What's going on? I'm putting on icy high.
Yeah, okay, just that one side. Yeah, okay. Anyway, it's a really good clip. Thank you very much. Oh, remember to like. Alyssa's amazing. Okay, yeah, so Nick continues to be Nick. Yeah, Ethan Ralph. This is the falling out here. Ethan Ralph goes rage piggy. And EVS, yeah, here Ethan Ralph confronts Nick, yells at EVS. And then also, see how desperate I am now for content. I'm scratching around here. We've got meme. Oh, it was on stats. Right, Alyssa hasn't clipped this yet, but like, you know, she might be busy doing more important things, which is like her health, okay, which is really important. So then I go to Stalin 19, right? So given that Alyssa's primary concern right now is her health, I go there and then I go to Stalin 19 to pick up any extras. I'm so desperate. See, I've watched like all of this. This little piggy. I was quite happy with it. Okay. Ethan Ralph, Nick Rekieta texts featuring Pod Awful and Meme Copium. Ethan Ralph has released old messages between him and Nick. They got beef. Because Nick's somehow involved with the chick that Ethan Ralph was. Oh, it's just so shady, and obviously the casino's on holiday. Like the casino, I'm just not gonna. I don't want to. It's who can care. So then I was thinking, like, well, what if I just go back and look at like the Dabbleverse and the sektur? And actually, there's Oh, I was watching it a minute ago. Oh, here. Steel Toad, the sektur. Apparently, Aaron actually features. I watched this video earlier. This is just I don't agree with this dude, but I really respect the effort he's put into this. This dude, Ghost of Cabby, and he's just a fan of the Dabbleverse. Or, you know, what can I tell you? You know, and he's done this really amazing. Wait a minute. Wait, let me see if he's got it here. No. Ah, here. He's done this really amazing board. This is a board explaining the Dabbleverse. And there's Aaron. Oh, there's Aaron Imalte here. Oh, I won't be able to, but there. I don't know if you can see that. There, that's Aaron. There's Nick. Obviously, like, as I understood it, I mean, you could watch his video if you want. A lot of these people. Okay. If this is Stuttering John over here, and then this is Oppie, or whatever his name is. Stuttering John is like an offshoot from Howard Stern. He used to have a thingy on the Howard Stern show, Stuttering John. And then when he got sacked from that or whatever, let go, he set up a YouTube channel. And then from that YouTube channel, I don't know, they set up, I think it was like this guy, and maybe this guy or something. And they set up like, what are these podcasts? And they just started looking at other people's content, which is, but as I understand it, the thing that makes this the Dabbleverse. Oh, but I think Chrissy Mayer down here, someone down here coined the phrase of the Dabbleverse and dabblers. I thought this all had an offshoot from like comedy, and maybe they're all connected to stuff. I still don't really get what makes them different. But this is Patrick Melton here. And the reason I can't get on with this video, this creator, I mean, I really respect his efforts here and everything, but he called himself a Melton disciple. And all Melton seems to do is A-log and hate on Aaron. So that to me is like pointless content. Melton is also friends with Nick. Aaron also he's got a restraining order against Melton and another one against Nick. That saga continues. It's boring. It's all boring. So that apparently is the Dabbleverse. I don't like any of them. I think they're all pretty poop and not even funny. So forget the Dabbleverse. So then what? Maybe it's the sektur that I like. Maybe I don't. So, but then I don't really, like I said, I don't really understand what the difference is. So let's look at the difference.
One thing about some of these LawTube and sektur.
Yeah, and forgive me, as explained by Aaron Imholt. Oh, good lord. Steel Toe Morning Show. Yay. I don't like him either. Like, nobody in this situation comes off looking good. But I'm really happy that his recent 8 days or whatever in jail went well for him, and he made some friends, and he seemed to be quite happy there. Good. Okay.
People that I've noticed versus those fucking Dabbleverse people is that there's a good chunk of people in the sektur who understand, who get this, and they understand that it's all just entertainment. It's all just silliness. It's not personal. You know, like Sean will do, make fun of the Stonies thing, or he'll make fun of our show, or he'll make fun of me and the fucking dumb stuff I do. And I think it's hilarious. I think it's funny. And I'll throw Sean a few bucks and I'll say, become a member on his channel. And I'll go, fucking hilarious, that thing you did. And then he'll come back over here, throw $5 at us, go, oh, that fuck, and then make fun of somebody who was doing something on our show. It's not like this Dabbleverse thing where somebody says one thing about one person, like, I'll fucking get you. I can't wait till this Sunday when I see you at SummerSlam. You're fucking dead. Ugh, God. It's just nice to be around people who are, that get it, basically.
I don't even know what Sean we're talking about. We can't mean potentially criminal. He's new to the... I don't know what Sean it is. Is Sean in the sector? I mean, Sean's a lord too, but it must be a different Sean. It can't be. Now, who else? Oh, yeah. So then, if I was to say, yes, look for the sector and try and find stuff on the sector to explain what the hell is the sector, and then, oh, excuse me, I come across there's a point to this on it. Oh, Anna Kasparian follows the sector. There's a lot. See now. Where does she? Is she a centrist now? Yeah, Anna Kasparian, Young Turks. You know, I would call her a lefty, but she's not. She's got really good moments. I like. Who knew? She's a fan of the sector. What does she say?
I mentioned this, and then I lined this up as well. It's 4 minutes long, and it's Anna Kasparian. Forgive me, but you might find it funny.
Totally. Yeah.
By the way, I have to say something before I forget. You guys really did me dirty with something.
Oh,
And
no.
yeah, so you guys did a stream, I don't know, months and months ago about some law tuber named Nick Rekieta. And I thought it was like such a juicy story that I started like reading about it myself and watching some videos about it. And now I'm like, it's like my guilty pleasure drama. I've been following very closely, and I like know who Aaron Imholt is from Steel Toe Morning Show. Who, by the way,
Yeah, I remember when this popped up. I don't. Maybe Alyssa picked this up as well. Maybe anyway. I just Anna. She may as well be explaining it for me. I mean, she wasn't aware of Nick Rekieta. She just became aware of his downfall. Whereas I was aware of Nick Rekieta, and I watched the demise, you know, with a lot of people. And we tried. But parasocial relationships, you know, he didn't give a shit about us. And why should we give a shit about him? Except we did, because we actually are potentially, you know, God-fearing folk who believe in community and standards of behaviour, morals, you know, vows you made to your wife, responsibility towards your children, following the law, basic things like that, really. I mean, we're also flawed and human, and but he held himself to a higher standard, and then he betrayed everything that he said he stood for. Okay, fine. Okay, Nick Rekieta is now... He's an asshole. He's not an asshole. He's a narcissist. My heart goes out to Kayla. Good luck to you and the kids, and just keep on keeping on. Anna Kasparian, I love it. Right, go on. Yeah, this is it. It's mine. My sister, she's all into Real Housewives and stuff. This YouTube drama, when it happens like this on this scale, it's like Scandival level. Do you know what I mean? And then also the other thing about like the sector and the Dabbleverse. A lot of these commentators are men. So this is why, and this is something I've noticed for a while since I was in Cyprus and that. Men are bigger gossips than women, I promise you. I promise you. Okay, anyway, what are you saying, Anna?
like,
He was just indicted, for revenge porn.
For revenge. He did revenge porn on his stream, and he like ended up getting indicted for it. That story is like the gift that keeps on giving. It is
How
amazing.
did he do revenge porn on his stream? What are you talking? How do you do that?
Okay, so this is what happened. Finally, we talk about the issues that matter.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Anyway, so there you go. So, okay, wait a minute. Okay, have I got to let it play? I've got to let it play.
So Nick Rekieta was this, or is this, like law tuber who became more and more prominent as he was covering high profile cases like the Amber Heard Johnny Depp one. I think the Kyle Rittenhouse one as well. I didn't know about him until you guys covered that whole thing that happened recently. But so he and his wife end up swinging with Aaron Imholt and his wife. Aaron Imholt is the host of that Steel Toe Morning Show thing in Minnesota. So they all live in Minnesota. They start swinging. What appears to have happened is they seem to have like kicked Aaron Imholt out of the polycule or whatever.
Oh my God.
But they were sharing messages with each other on Signal. And I guess Nick Rekieta's wife had shared some racy images of herself in that Signal chat. Aaron Imholt saved it. And then after...
Right. Kayla never shared the photo. what it was Aaron. Aaron just at some point when they were all sort of hanging out together or whatever, and you know, they were very comfortable being nude and stuff, whatever. Aaron took a picture. So Kayla wasn't aware that he had that picture. Okay, just to make it so there was no consent there.
Oh no.
He showed those on stream?
He didn't show them, but he sent one of the photos to another person that was on his stream, and like they
Gino Visconti, who is part of the Dabbleverse.
were talking about the image, and he said something along the lines of like,
man.
your boy didn't do too bad, did he? Or something like that.
Oh,
and
wow.
so, and by the way, this entire time he's been like really running his mouth about the reketas and about his now ex-wife. And so I was like, man, you are playing with fire because you have done some stuff on your stream that I'm sure they can use against you. And guess what? They did. And so he ended up getting, I mean, they don't know how to stop. It's amazing. Like, it's the train wreck that you can't look away from.
It was the train wreck that you can't look away from. But I think that saga's all coming to an end now. And like I said, like Aaron's just done like 7 or 8 days in jail. You know, it wasn't like a big ass prison type. It was jail. You know, it was pretty lightweight. And I'm happy for him that he seems to have made some friends and, you know, done all right there. You know, I don't wish him any ill will, any harm. I think he's been through enough. To be honest, given that Nick was facing charges, like in the end, Nick pled guilty to like 19.6 grams of coke or something. Plus he had ketamine. Plus he had Molly. You know, I don't like the fact. It doesn't seem fair to me that Aaron was the one that went to prison. And somehow, you know, Nick's just on probation. And like I said, he's still got like access to medical, you know, his ADHD medication, his narcolepsy medication. It's got a prescription for, like, they're basically legal speed, legal cocaine. It's similar kind of. And I don't know about this stuff, but apparently you can crush that stuff up and snort it, and you can get mini highs. Whatever, do you know what I mean? It's like he's not really, okay, he's not doing alcohol anymore, but he's not, I don't know. And then also he doesn't seem to show any ownership, accountability, responsibility, you know. He's still talking about drugs, and he's still talking about it. Like I said, I showed you the Alyssa stuff. He's still talking, and not just on his own show, but going on other people's shows and talking about it. Whatever, Nick's completely irredeemable. He's a proper lolcow now. He's really sunk from high heights to a lolcow. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, Anna Kasparian. Yeah, and she follows the sektur and the Dabbleverse. I love it. Yeah, so that's why Aaron's just done his 7-8 days. It was for the revenge porn. And because he kept harassing, because he kept mentioning, he's been talking about it too. They are like a pair of gay lovers that broke up, and neither one of them can stay away from the other. And the judge dealing with their HROs, the HRO that Aaron's got against Nick and the one that he's got against Melton, I don't know, like, they're on like their 3rd or 4th extension or something. Something that should have been done and dusted in under a day has been dragged out now for weeks and weeks. They can't stop talking. I can't imagine that judge, if he was going to enforce any HROs. God, can you imagine monitoring that and then having to deal with them again if there was any violations? They are carrying on like a pair of gay lovers that have fallen out. That thing I showed you earlier, what was his name? God's. Can I say? Ghost of Cabby. He does make he describes their relationship, Nick and Aaron, as like, you know, it's like homosexual boy love, whatever, which is fine and everything, except, you know, I mean, be gay, but don't be gay. Like, this whole, like, you know, April's moved on, she's remarried. Kayla's trying to work on her marriage with Nick. and Nick and Aaron still talking about each other and still, you know, it's like some, you know, a woman scorned. That's how they're carrying on, the pair of them. It's not exactly. And then, to drag the legal system into it. Jesus. Right, anyway, what do you follow more, Anna? Do you watch The Casino?
I even started reading Kiwi Farms about it. Like,
oh my God. Kiwi Farms. She's even been on the farms. She's even been to the Kiwi Farms. Wow. I feel so much better now about if this is her guilty pleasure as well. I'm telling you, this is better than any housewife stuff. When the drama kicks off between this lot, and then you stick The Casino on top of it to recap and cover it. It's amazing. It is. It's the best drama out there. And then, like Aaron was saying, like, they've trashed it, right? Because they've brought law and stuff into it, and trust Nick to ruin everything. I think he's toxic. You can see what I think of Nick Rekieta. But before that, it was all just shits and giggles and words and drama. But now, don't go, Aaron went to prison for fuck's. It's just, you took it too far, Nick. Really. And Nick should have gone to prison because he's the one that was caught with the cocaine in his house with the kids. One of the kids tested positive. You know what I'm saying? And Aaron's the one that does time. Okay, it was only 8 days, 7 days, but it just that. Ugh.
Oh my God!
You've gone down a dark path. I can't follow.
I know.
It's so funny because like after we covered it, kind of the original drama, I haven't like really bothered to keep up on any of these updates.
What,
so
Sitch? How dare you?
It's funny
It's
that you've
so
become
good.
like so engrossed in this.
Everyone needs a distraction. It's like the perfect distraction after like a long day of, producing and hosting TYT. I get to come home and it's like, oh, what's the latest?
It's a juicy drama. Yeah, I see Nate the lawyer talking about it all the time. I'll have to catch up on it. But okay, that's hilarious.
We'll see if Rekieta gets out of it. So I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, Rekieta did get out of it. That's what I'm saying. He pled guilty, took 5 years probation. That's it. Aaron's the one that's come off the worst. Don't ask me how. He didn't even have anything to do with the drug charges. You know what I'm saying? Because he was kicked out of the polycule by then. And I feel okay talking about it now because Anna Kasparian. If Anna Kasparian likes it, that's okay, isn't it? It's highbrow.
We've had Rekieta on the show before. Sitch argued with Rekieta over the elector stuff, right? The Trump elector stuff.
The electors and the Rumble Fuentes stuff.
So I showed this for the obvious reason that if Anna Kasparian is so willing to admit this freely, then that bodes well for the site in general.
Right, so talking now is Josh. Josh is the site owner for the Kiwi Farms. And Mad at the Internet, that's his show, that's Josh's show. And he's just clipped this from another show where Anna Kasparian. Oh, right, clip taken. No, this is Mad at the Internet. What, where's the original clip from? Oh, there you go. Oh, no. Rekieta's Dabbleverse. Rekieta crossed into the Dabbleverse because, and I'm saying that, I'll tell you why as well, because Rekieta's he's a greedy little narcissist. He went into the anime stuff first of all. Don't get me wrong, I think he is interested in it, but I mean, I could recommend some Rekieta videos just to show you what sort of a grifter he is. But it got into all the anime stuff, whatever they call that. I can't remember now what that thing's. It might come to me in a minute. Legal Mindset. He was also dipped into that stuff. And then anyway,